The symbolism of Shiva Nataraja is religion, art, and science coming together as one. In Shiva's endless dance of creation, preservation, destruction, and paired graces is hidden a deep understanding of our true self. Bashara Nataraja, the king of dance, has 4 arms. The purpose of the dance is to release men from illusion of the idea that the self and of the world. The cosmic dance was performed in Sharabaram in South India, called the center of the universe by some Hindus. As Nataraja, which in Sanskrit means Lord of Dance, Shiva represents apocalypse and creation as he dances away the illusion of the world of Maya, transforming into power and enlightenment. These are supposed to symbolize the element of destruction in the universe through the flames. The balance is between creation in the one hand and destruction in the other. The drum beat or nada symbolizes the rhythmic sound to which Najara dances and ceaselessly creates the universe throughout the passage of time. In his upper left hand is fire, which represents destruction, which eliminates all of the sound which Dramu has drummed into existence. Together the fire and drum go hand in hand. Without one, the other is impossible. This is the cycle of life. The ring of fire that surrounds Najara serves as a representation of this endless of annihilation and regeneration. The snakes which uncoil from his arms, legs, and hair symbolize egotism or maintain favorable views of oneself. Matted hair. Shiva's unkept hair, a symbol of rejection of society, shows him to be an ascetic. This contrasts with his role as grahastha, or householder with his wife and family. The skull on top of his head represents Najara's endless conquest over death. The goddess Ganga rests on top of Shiva's hair. She is the embodiment of the holy Ganges River. She originally resided in heaven, but when she was needed on earth, she landed on Shiva, in order to save the earth from her fall. She flows from his hair into the Himalayas. Third eye symbolizes insight and enlightenment. Whole idol sits a lotus petal. The lotus is a symbol of a creative force in the universe. Cobras. The cobra around Najara's waist is Kundalini Shakti, the soul-impelling cosmic power resident within all.
Shiva's dance of bliss symbolizes the cosmic cycle of creation and destruction, as well as the daily rhythm of birth. The 4 hands represent the 4 cardinal directions: north, west, south, and east. Apasmara Purusha, the dwarf, symbolizes the embodiment of all that veils the truth of our real identity. He is made up of the ignorance and forgetfulness which resides within our minds, preventing us from realizing our own essential divinity. The left foot is elegantly raised and is another plane of existence. It holds Gajahasta, the sign of the elephant, and this gesture depicts the trunk of an elephant. The trunk represents discrimination. With it, an elephant can pluck a blade of grass or uproot a tree. So we too should be discriminating and choose between the higher and the lower, which is good for our growth, and what is unskillful. The upper left hand holds a flame that symbolizes what signifies forces of creation and destruction. The opposing concepts show the counterpoise nature of life. The lower left hand points towards the raised foot, which suggests the viewer to be active in dance despite the circumstances, or alternatively as a sign of upliftment and liberation. Nataraja's lower right hand is bent and shows the Abhaya mudra on the palm. This means fearlessness in Sanskrit. This suggests not only to fear evil, but also ignorance. Nataraja's dance is a pictorial allegory of the 5 principal manifestations of the eternal cycle: creation, destruction, preservation, salvation, and illusion.
Here is the Shiva Nahara dance performed by the Daznahata Company.